the first single called "Rise Up." Let's talk a little bit about that. What is that song about? Like, what did you? I mean, because I know Giles referred to you as somebody writing, the lyrics to the songs on the record. And what
Well,
was that song about? And why did you pick that as the first single?
well, I felt that that song makes a statement, to people to not be complacent and to not always follow orders, So they need to make their voices heard.
Mm-hmm.
It's not a call for people, it's not street fighting man 40 years later. It's basically telling people, hey, think for yourself. We have a very strong mass media in America, and it pushes very hard for people to comply and think a certain way. And I think in heavy metal and in rock, it gives people an alternative. It's like when you listen to this subculture, which it is because it's not, Barry Manilow and it's not winning Grammy Awards or Lady Gaga or whoever's. I don't even know who these people are, to be honest with you. I think so. I don't know who they are, but whoever they are, and I wish them all the best. Uh, this is an alternative culture,
Mm-hmm.
and uh, and I'm just saying I want to be part of that, and I think it's a beautiful thing. And rise up, make your voice heard. You don't have to uh you don't have to be, part of the sheep, you know, or the sheeple or whatever, So that's what that song is about. And in the lyrics, rise up, make a stand, it's really about that.
Sure. Now you did the Souls of the Innocent album, the Burning Star album a couple years ago, almost 3 years ago now. Is this going to be like your lineup going forward for pretty much all of your stuff, or is this kind of a separate thing from the Burning Star stuff?
No, this is really it's a new and exciting thing that I'm doing. And of course, I have to remember, Giles is in like two other bands.
Yeah.
Uh so I don't want to put, all my apples in one basket, because I know that Giles has he's become like the go-to singer. So no, I'm gonna be continuing, with Burning Star. We are gonna make another album.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, but I want to see this. I want to see this to fruition, and I want to, play with this and do shows. And Giles has expressed his desire to do that as well. And the bass player, Gene Cooper, also would like to do that. So basically, we're all on the same page, and it's kind of like we're gonna fly the flag, and we're gonna see who salutes it.
Mm-hmm.
Which is all you can do when you put out an album. I mean, even Iron Maiden, even the biggest bands in metal, they put out an album, it does great. And they put out another album, and maybe it doesn't do so great. And
Sure.
that kind of might influence a little bit of maybe their plans. Maybe
Mm-hmm.
not, but, maybe not Iron Maiden. Maybe that was a bad example because I don't even think it would matter, even if their album like totally goes bonkers. There's such a residue of fans, that'll come out anyway.
Yeah.
But let's just take another band. I don't know, Blind Guardian.
Mm-hmm.
Like, let's say they put out a horrible album, which I don't think they will, but let's say they did. It would impact, their travel plans. Same thing with Saxon or Uriah Heep or Accept,
Right.
especially Accept definitely. Um, so we want this album to do well, and then we'll see how it impacts what we can do with it. It's like, how good is the album? Well, the fans will tell us.
Yeah, I mean that's the ultimate evaluation, right? You know, you can have reviewers write about it, you can have people like me talk about it, but ultimately the group of people that normally gravitate to this stuff, they will tell you. I mean, that's
Yeah. And we'll know. And I mean, so far, really, the reaction has been really good.
yeah.
So, so that's encouraging, you know. And it is a good album. There's, you know, no doubt about it. It's a good album.
Hey, everybody. Tony here from the Metal Command podcast. Again, I appreciate your support. Since 1998, I have hosted this show in one form or another, starting off in radio and now in the podcast format. Again, thanks for watching. And if you like what you see and hear on this show, by all means, please hit the subscribe button, hit the little bell to be notified anytime I do post a video. And if you see this program on any other form of social media, please give me a follow there. Again, I always appreciate your support.